Okay, welcome to ePlastics TV Gluing Acrylic. We're going to go over some of the materials and the applicators and actually glue on some pieces today. So give you a little bit of background on what's going on. First of all, we've got a couple different glues here. These are the most popular acrylic and polycarbonate glues. Number 16 is a syrupy, like airplane glue. Comes in either small 1.5 or 5 ounce. And then we have Well-Done number 3 and number 4. And these are water thin, very fast evaporating cements, and we're going to show how to use those with the applicators. Now, number 3 is normally used by more advanced fabricators in that it dries rather quickly. And it's the preferred adhesive for Lexan polycarbonate. Number 4 is a little bit slower. It gives you a little bit more time to work with it, a little bit more forgiving. It's pretty much what we use in the shop. We like the bond that we get from this. And then we have some applicators, the RH200, the Hypo 25, and the Hypo 65. The 65 has a much larger opening in the end, and that's normally used with the number 16. And then these two applicators, the Hypo 25 has got a little bit larger needle than the RH200, and that means it's going to outflow the adhesive much faster as well. So a little bit more skill is needed to use that one. I've got a couple pieces of plexiglass here that we've already peeled the paper off, and the important thing in a good bond is a good fit. The fact that this stands up good means we've got a nice square cut. But when you have some longer pieces and you have a tabletop that's not entirely flat, you may have some gaps underneath. If you have a gap underneath here, when we put the cement in there, it is not going to fill it up, and in fact it's going to be a gigantic air bubble, and you have a problem. That's where number 16 may fill in that the number 16 is a syrupy and will fill some small voids. Before we start gluing, we want to get some air out of the bottle so that when we tip it over it doesn't drip. So I'll squeeze some out. Now when I turn it upside down, air comes in and there's no dripping. We always draw toward ourselves. We never push in terms of delivering the adhesive. We can actually see it go in, so if we can get a nice tight shot on this, as we start to, it just capillary action just goes right underneath. We've got our piece that's glued. You've got to let it wait 10-15 minutes before touching it or moving it. Even though after just a few minutes it feels like it's bonded well, adhesives take a full 24 to 48 hours to be a complete bond. So you get a lot of grip in the first couple hours. In fact, you can actually handle it within an hour or two, and then maybe turn it and glue some more pieces to it. However, before really testing it to see how strong it is, you got to wait 24 hours. So that's overnight for most people. Here's something else. This is for hanging a picture. Again, glue goes right underneath. And we also have this. So we've kind of shown how to glue on a few pieces here. We've shown how to glue pieces together here. And it's all cleaned with our Shine product, which is a proprietary polish, cleaning, and protecting. Works really well. Thanks for being part of ePlastics TV.